Okay guys, I didn't film an intro for this video, so we're just gonna jump right in. Starting out per usual, after moisturizing my face, of course, I'm using two different primers, one for long lasting so that my makeup lasts all day, and then the other just to kind of fill in my pores. Now I'm gonna wet my face a little bit with the Rose Facial Water by Mario Badescu. I'm like obsessed with that stuff. I think I have to go get some more. Little color correction with my Clinique foundation per usual. And I'm going to go in with this Maracuja oil, and I'm only putting it under my eyes. You can go in with whatever your favorite facial oil is. And I'm going to let that kind of set and sink in a bit while I add the foundation. Now I am using this stick foundation because I find that it's really good if I want my foundation to last a long time. So I'm just smoothing that on, kind of protecting my hair a little bit with my hand because I'm lazy and I don't have a headband on my workstation. Now a little bye-bye under eye to cover up those dark circles. I like putting it initially with my fingers because it kind of goes on a bit easier with the warmness of my hand. And then I spread it on with the Beauty Blender. And my favorite Age Rewind, just for brightness and to highlight. It's still one of my faves. Go ahead and blend in all that in. Blend, blend, blend. Now I'm going to start out a little bit different with my contour. I don't usually do cream contours, but when I want it to last a really long time, oops. See, it's dual-ended and some of the highlight comes off sometimes because I use a contour side a bit more. But anyway, I will go in initially with a cream, and then after I blend it all in, I will go over that with the powder, but I'll do that step a bit later. Really blend all that in. It kind of melts into the skin a little bit. Now I'm going to set all the highlighted areas with some powder. And now I'm going to go over the cream contour with this powder contour. And this is just the Benefit Hoola bronzer. Anywhere I put the cream, you want to set with powder. And that will it'll last all day. Make sure to work it down the neck because you don't want any lines of demarcation. And let's snatch that nose a bit. I know it looks a bit harsh, but I will blend that in just a bit. Go ahead and add your favorite blush. You really want to go in with the blush a bit because in pictures at least your makeup can kind of be washed out a bit, so that's why I kind of go in a bit extra with the blush on days like this. Now I'm blending everything in with a kabuki brush. As you can see, blending makes a huge difference. You can tell on that side and the other side where I didn't blend, the huge difference. I kind of like blending all the powders together with the kabuki brush. I just think it looks a bit more natural. Now a little more of the facial spray. Now let's do the eyebrows. I did the eyebrows off camera because that takes a really long time. And did this eye. Now let's do the other. Going in with the Old School Primer Potion by Urban Decay. And then just setting it with powder. And then I'm using these two colors by the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. I wanted the eyes, the makeup on the eyes to be bright, but again still noticeable in pictures that I'm sure I will be taking later on this day. We're going to Disneyland, so I always take pictures. But I didn't want to look washed out. I wanted to still look cute in my pictures, so that's why I'm going in with all this makeup. I know. So you can see I was going for the little purple lavender look today. Now just blending all that together so there's no harsh lines. Highlighting the brow bone with the color bone, which is kind of funny. Now this brown Sephora liner on the lower waterline, and then tight lining with this black Sephora liner. They're waterproof liners. I do like them. And now a nice little wing with my waterproof Kat Von D tattoo liner. And then I am not wearing falsies today. Just my natural lashes, which are so little and sparse. Let's do the lips now. I started out with lip liner just to kind of define the shape of my lips before I put the lipstick on. But the only product I took with me, the only lip product I took with me was the lipstick. Pretty lilac color. And of course, I have to add gloss, don't I? Extra even at the theme park. And that's it. I added this hat because, like I said, I am going to Disneyland, so I didn't want my hair to like bug me, so I put the hat on, and I think eventually I ended up braiding my hair because it was just like getting in the way. But that's pretty much it. And I know this says over 8 hours later, but it was actually more like 10, 11 hours later maybe. And it's not looking too bad in my opinion for that long a period of time. Obviously some of the foundation has kind of worn away and the blush is almost completely gone, and my hair is a bit frizzy because, like I said, I did braid it. But the only thing I touched up was the lipstick, and it still looked pretty decent, at least from far. You know, 10, 11 hours later, not too bad. But that's it. This is how it looks after all that time. Not too bad. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again next time. Bye.
Let's play.